there! My name is Miss Fitzpatrick, and if you're watching this video, that means that your son or daughter is in my full-day kindergarten class this year. I'm so excited to begin this year with both you and your children. Before we begin this video, I would also like to introduce you to the paraprofessional that will be working with us in our class this year. Her name is Mrs. Lindsay Bodden. She will be working with us throughout the year, helping out with centers and in the classroom in general. I would like to begin this video by letting you, the caregivers of these wonderful children, know that you are all the child's first teacher. Your children would not be here without you, and I recognize that. Because of that, I want to start off by saying that I welcome your input and participation in my classroom and in your child's education. I'll be sending home a newsletter weekly by email to communicate and update you all on what is going on in this classroom, as well as what is upcoming. If email does not work for you, please let me know so we can figure out another way to communicate with each other. I'll also be reaching out throughout the year when we do specific activities and projects to get your expertise and help. Nothing is better than first-hand experience. One other communication tool I will be using this year is Classroom Dojo. Classroom Dojo is a tool that has many functions. The primary way I will be using it is to communicate with you all as the caregivers of these children. There will be a letter going home in the beginning of the year that details how to sign up for Classroom Dojo account and enroll in the class. A very cool feature of this program is that I can message you directly, just like texting or Facebook. This will allow quick and easy communication between us in case you do not check your email very often. I will likely only use this if there is something that needs to be addressed immediately. You are also welcome to send me messages through this system or through email/written notes. This is simply another way for us to communicate throughout the year. During this video, I'd like to give you a tour of my classroom and explain what will be going on throughout the year. First, in this corner of the room, will be the Dramatic Play Center. I have set up here a kitchen as well as several pieces of plastic food and a small table. Here the children will be able to interact with other children while exploring and understanding their world around them. I think it is important for children to have an area like this one to express themselves. Next, I have a block corner set up over here. I believe it's very important for children to be able to play throughout their day here because they are only 5 and 6 years old and should not be sitting on the rug or in desks for an extended period of time. Both the block corner and the dramatic play areas will be centers that the children will rotate throughout the day as well as throughout the week. I believe that centers are the best way for children to discover their own learning. Through these centers, your child will be given the opportunity to interact with other children as well as construct their own learning. Now I know you're probably all wondering, how is my child going to learn all they need to learn to be successful if all they're doing is playing? Please know that while learning will mostly be play-based in this classroom, I will be teaching with the standards in mind, ensuring that your child will be learning all the right material. To begin the day, we will start with a morning meeting. During this morning meeting, we will discuss what we will be doing for the day as well as the week. We will also discuss things such as the weather of the day using a chart like this, and the date using a calendar like this. After we talk with each other during the morning meeting, we will have a few moments of movement. This could be in the form of a dance video or just a couple minutes to move around to a kid-friendly song of the class's choosing. After our morning centers, we will have our specialty of the day. There are different specialties that we will rotate throughout the week. Monday will be our day to go to physical education. Tuesday will be our day to go to art. Wednesday will be our day for library. And Thursday will be our day to go to music. Friday will be a block of choice time during that time that we would normally have specialty. I ask that on Mondays you ensure that your son or daughter comes to school in sneakers to be able to participate in gym class, and that on Wednesdays you remind your child to bring their library books to class to return them and get a new one. I believe that these special blocks are very important in your child's education. While they may just seem like extra things that take away from reading or math, they are so much more than that. Children can express themselves and learn in many different ways, and I believe that these special times allow children to explore that which is so often not seen in the traditional classroom. After special block, the children will come back into the classroom briefly before going to lunch and recess. Recess will always be outdoor recess unless the weather is not suitable for it. We will always try to go outside when possible. After lunch and recess, we will come back in for a second set of centers. These ones will be math-based as opposed to the English-based centers that we saw in the beginning of the day. Since lunch is earlier in the day, We will have a second recess after our second set of centers. I believe it is important for children to have time to play with each other in both structured and unstructured ways, and by providing a second recess, the children will have plenty of time to develop social skills and play with their classmates. Okay. After second recess, it will be time to go home. I'll be using these folders as another form of communication with you all. Please check your child's folder every night, as important forms will be sent home through these folders. I expect that each child will bring their emptied folder to school each day unless there is a note or form that needs to be returned to me. I hope you have enjoyed this introductory video to your child's classroom for the upcoming school year. I'm looking forward to meeting you all in just a few short weeks, as well as working with you throughout the year.